All right. So highest IQ tier list
Yup.
for anime
Yup. We don't
slash
have
manga.
everybody in fiction here for anime here yet,
Yeah,
so
not
relax.
fiction this time.
Yeah, we're rolling it
And
back, you know, reeling it
yeah,
back.
we're only doing IQ. Like we're
Yeah,
not really gonna talk about. I mean, if their IQ can also benefit them in fights, we're gonna say that that is
contributes
like a
more.
representation of like a higher IQ than
Hmm.
like someone else. I would say.
Yeah.
And if it's like a close matchup between certain characters, we could say whether they beat them in a chess match or something like
Hmm.
that, like to really decide who's like, I guess, more intelligent, right?
I got you. All right.
So
We guess we start then, huh? With
yeah, so
us.
these are gonna be some controversial ones right in the fucking
Yep.
beginning.
We
So
got
here we go with
Eins.
Vines, one of the the Overlord communities, like
Hmm.
some of the biggest crybabies, like so no matter where you put them. So we'll just put them in, you just put them highest IQ because we don't put them in any
Yeah.
results.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree with that. And Eisen. We know
And
you're.
obviously like Bleach starts are gonna like cry. We don't put Aizen up there
Yeah.
too, so
But I mean, it makes sense. So
I would.
yeah. All right. Ayana
So
Koji.
we're not really ranking them in their tiers right now. We're just gonna get
Yeah.
and we're not gonna say whether Aizen or I and Jesus Christ. I'm not saying either both their names. We're not really saying
A's. Two A's. Okay.
yeah, double A
Triple A.
bad.
Triple A. Triple A, bro.
Oh
This
yeah,
guy.
triple A. My
Ayana
bad. We gotta
Koji.
get
My
triple
fault, guy. My
A.
fault,
Dude,
guy.
like
But
yeah, we
I
got
guess
triple A.
yeah,
There.
I guess we just go through it and then we can come back and organize everything
Yeah,
properly.
we'll rank them
All right.
after we get
Yeah.
people like in their tiers
All right,
after we get them up
Bulma.
there. So um yeah, that's
Uh,
definitely.
what are we doing?
I wouldn't say he's like up there. Like his
Yeah.
intelligence doesn't like benefit him in
Yeah.
like as much as Bulma. Like
I'd
Bulma is
say
like
we'll fix it. We'll fix it. We'll fix it later.
you
Um.
know yeah.
Uh.
No, not even. Uh yeah, Jiro, Bulma, they're okay up there. I think.
Yeah. Okay.
I was gonna say Chopper's like below Frankie too. Chopper's like below Frankie.
Okay. Okay.
Like in C tier.
Oh. Okay.
I'd
Okay.
say.
Okay. Okay. Kinjaku.
Uh.
I
Yeah.
mean, he did do a lot of. Actually, no. We'll come back. We'll come back to. We don't want to talk about it yet. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Like L. You know. He's.
Just harsh, bro. Harsh. Um.
A tier.
Yep. Uh.
I wouldn't say he's more intelligent than Orochimaru, but
Okay. Okay. I'll do that. I'll do it. Honestly.
just so it just doesn't look good.
Yeah.
Nah, they're not. I wouldn't honestly say they're smarter than like. I would say they're. It's hard to say, but they're lowest IQ,
Yeah.
honestly. Because all they're good at doing is like chess or something like board games.
Games, just in general. So.
Yeah, and that's literally like nothing. Like that means like basically nothing.
Like here, right? What were we thinking
I
here?
would say he's like A tier or something.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
he's not,
And
not really up there.
probably here. Okay.
Well,
Now we gotta actually work on these.
this might look crazy to some people.
Yeah,
bro.
but just wait, okay? Let us cook, okay?
But we're not going to.
Yeah,
Because
we're probably
no
not.
matter where, honestly, no matter where we put fucking any of
Oh,
these
without a doubt.
characters, people in One Piece are crying right now because Chopper's so low. Like, oh my
Yeah, without a
god.
doubt. Okay, so which is get rid of the lower, which is deal with the lower tier first, and then get the
He's
highest.
probably the smartest out of everyone here. So.
Wait, who?
Senku.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. We'll just do
He's
that.
easily top tier.
Yeah, it's like I don't think anyone else is gonna rebuild civilization from nothing.
Lelouch up there.
I think
don't think
Lelouch is up there. I think he's up there.
I don't think he's up there, but I don't
Combat
think Ayano Koji's
genius.
up there honestly
I mean,
either anymore.
I think Lelouch is up there just due to the fact combat genius, able to like plan for like decades ahead of like when he dies. That spoiler, by the way. He's able to like fight the entire world at once with by like his family and everybody else. I mean, but I'll move him down. I disagree.
I would say
But
also
I'd say-
well, it's mostly because Ayano Koji, like I move him down because
we can move
this is like more of like straight up IQ, right?
Yeah.
So like it doesn't really matter like
what he's done.
how far you can release strategy, like
Yeah.
in terms of how
Yeah, I got you.
capable of like technology you're making, or like
Mhm.
honestly in a chess match, like if it's a chess match between Ayano Koji and Lelouch, Ayano Koji's probably winning. So
Maybe we'll have to see it though.
like without powers or anything.
Yeah, I mean Lelouch doesn't have to use his powers. He was already a good chess player before that. So But regardless, continue.
Yeah, honestly,
Uh,
yeah, those three like Ayanokoji, Lelouch, and Tatsuya right there. Those
yeah.
three are like definitely like the peak of like normal humans, like what they're
Oh,
capable
without a
of,
doubt.
and Child Emperor too, I guess.
Yeah. Uh, highest
I would say
IQ.
Orochimaru and like Shikamaru, in terms of like IQ, they're not like up there and with those
Yeah.
three, honestly.
Moving down here.
I would say like L and Light are probably up there. They're probably
With A,
just up there. Like yeah, like in terms of IQ,
I
they're up
still
there.
think L is more intelligent than Light. Sorry.
Honestly, I didn't really watch Death Note.
I mean,
So.
okay, so why I think that is Light literally like fell for Light L's tricks immediately. So like Light's supposed to be this highly intelligent high schooler, completely fucking fumbles to L very beginning.
I just know I just know L's a Fed, and I don't like him. So.
I mean, he's a Fed, but like he still cooks up a Light here. So
I like it now because Kira like Light. He's like, I have a book that can kill anyone. I'm so fucking.
yeah, and then
like,
proceeds to
dude,
like
I don't even know
get
how
caught.
intelligent he is. Like I've seen clips of Death Note. And
I mean,
it doesn't seem
his
like a really
intelligence is
that
basically
intelligent dog.
his intelligence is supposed to be like he doesn't get caught, like he's able to like outwit L here, even though L had his suspicion that Light was Kira from like basically the beginning. So he was just right. He was just not
Like, how
like
do you get caught with a Death Note? Like I don't understand. Like how do you
okay,
even
so
slightly get
basically
caught with it?
for those that haven't watched that though, I'm about to spoil it, so if you know if you give a fuck, cry about it. Basically basically L dies. L loses. He Light kills him, and years pass, and a new nigga comes up, and his name's Nier, who's basically like the replacement for L, and he immediately susses out fucking Light and calls this nigga into like a meeting in the middle of fucking buttfuck nowhere, and he gets caught, and basically that's it. He just gets caught, and fucking Ryuk writes his name in his death note because he got caught. It was kind of, it's very, the ending for Death Note is terrible in my personal opinion. It's absolutely heroic. It's actually heroic. Like L 100% should have caught Kira. It's ridiculous that he didn't. But either way, fuck.
We shouldn't be talking about. We shouldn't even be talking about this.
Yeah,
it's pissing people.
yeah. Respectfully,
that.
Death Note fans, your ending is terrible. Anyways, moving on. Who else we moving?
Honestly, yeah, Child Number. Yeah, he's probably all right there.
Yeah. I think this works. Cause like Frankie, he has like the intelligence of being like good in combat. He's able to like he literally builds all the contraptions on his body.
He kind of like a Dr. Gero type shit to himself, but not like on the same level. I don't think.
Nowhere near. But it's like definitely above Chopper for sure.
Like if those three, like Orochimaru, Shikamaru, and like Frankie, if they had a chess match, Frankie would really be the least.
Oh yeah, Frankie would fucking lose. But it's just like, again, it's like he's not here for that.
Yeah.
I'd say
and then Shikamaru
and Orochimaru. I'd say that too. I'd say that too, just because. I mean, I'd probably say he would. Orochimaru's probably not like he's probably not that way intelligent, But like, do we put him above Shikamaru above him for that?
I don't know. Because Orochimaru
is
like a weird, like he's like Mary kind of, so he's like intelligent, like.
But he's a fucking psychopath,
so,
That's the thing with like Orochimaru. He's a psychopath,
I think Orochimaru is like just by default more intelligent than Shikamaru.
Yeah.
Even if you said they are like the same IQ, because he's lived longer, like knows more shit than Shikamaru. So.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that.
But if L and Light had a chess match, like what the fuck would happen?
Honestly, I mean, if we take the literal anime, Light would win because he beats L. But again, Light's are like L already like sussed him out at the beginning, so it's possible L would have beat him. But again, it's just like if you want to take the anime as a chess match, Light wins, which is still stupid to me.
Yeah.
So if you want to take it by the anime,
Tatsuya and Ayanokoji had like chess matches. Like who'd they be?
I'd probably say like I don't even fucking know, bro. That might just be a three-way tie, bro. To be honest, because like Lelouch doesn't.
Oh my gosh, their intelligence. I think Senku. Would Senku even beat them in a chess match? So.
I mean, fuck. Tell these niggas to
I
rebuild
guess
the world
yeah,
from
he has
nothing, bro.
more intelligence. So I guess he would have to beat them. He's like more
Yeah, it's
intelligent.
like, okay, you gotta remember that Senku has intelligence in like all fucking fields of knowledge, pretty much. That's why he's able to rebuild the fucking planet, bro. So from the Stone Age, bro. So it's like,
Yeah, he can
I
just
really
rebuild
feel like that, like even
yeah.
like a nigga like Aizen like is not doing that, because why the fuck would he bother with that? That's the first part. But it's just like,
I don't
yeah,
know if you can throw most of these characters like without any powers or anything, just their intelligence, and tell them to like recreate society, like modern
yeah,
day
like,
society or something from scratch.
yeah, and like literally only nigga doing that is Senku on this list.
Yeah, I mean maybe I would say like maybe Doctors or Bulma. I
I
would
mean, they
say, but
probably
like
like. I mean,
probably not
okay, we
even
do gotta
Bulma
remember that
build them.
Bulma did build a time machine in like the worst part in history, where all the fucking like
Yeah.
cyborgs were blowing up shit. Like it was a post-apocalyptic. She managed to
Dr.
build that
Jones
shit. Yeah,
creating androids that could like fucking blow up solar systems.
literally,
So, you know.
literally made perfect cell. So,
You-
so I mean,
so
it really just comes down to how you want to fucking look at it, because like,
I would say, yeah, like I would say Aizen is like down there with Urahara. To be honest, like he's not up there in like terms of IQ.
yeah,
Like at least
I
like
mean,
shown like what he can do with his IQ. Like, his IQ is
yeah,
more benefited him in like combat, right?
yeah,
So this is
yeah.
like the thing. Like most people with their IQ, like on this list, either benefited them in combat mostly, except for like Ainz and
Yeah.
like Senku and like Aina
Mhm.
Koji, I guess.
I guess like if we did it in a terms of like combat,
like shop.
like terms of combat, it would probably be more like this. Like at least for the top
Yeah.
one for sure.
Yeah,
it
like
would do
it
it,
was
yeah.
it was like straight up like combat like battle IQ would be,
Like for
that.
highest IQ by itself, we're like more leaning towards combat IQ or battle IQ
Yeah.
over regular IQ would be this is the route, because like Senku isn't like he's
In
not
battle,
worried
like,
about
his
combat
IQ
right now.
doesn't really like his IQ doesn't benefit him like
I
he
know-
doesn't do like martial
I-
arts with his
Like
IQ
I
and
do
stuff,
know,
like,
I do know Senku is about to like go fight some people, but again, it's like he has like people that will like fight for him. He doesn't. He's like obviously trying to like strategize this so he can like rebuild the fucking planet. Like his main goal is to.
Oh yeah,
rebuild.
well, it was combat IQ. Bulma wouldn't even be up here.
Oh, yeah,
and Dr.
without doubt.
Zero probably wouldn't even be up here. So
Bulma literally her whole thing is being just a super smart individual. Like she made the fucking capsule things that like made a bunch of shit. She did that. Her whole thing is being super intelligent, but like not combat wise.
yeah, so if this was combat, it would basically be like right here. And Senku wouldn't even be up here in combat IQ, honestly.
Oh yeah,
either,
yeah. But it's just like if like a highest IQ, like just if we land it more towards combat IQ, it's just with the highest intelligent niggas up here, you know. So
Yeah.
but yeah,
So-
basically yeah. I'd say this if you were looking for more
I
combat
would
IQ
just
in the
put Senku-
highest.
I would put them back where they were though.
Yeah,
We'll
okay.
say
Yeah, it was like
we'll
this.
go back down. We'll go back down the order and see.
Okay.
We'll go.
So for I guess for we can do A
I would
tier.
honestly say in terms of IQ, Urahara might be more intelligent than like Aizen.
True, because
to be
like you know,
honest.
Aizen kind of just like
Dude, they
nabs
had a
all the
chess
fucking.
Kubo's got to
Mhm.
write out a chess match between Aizen or something.
I will say like I will say probably like Kisuke is like in more of like broader intelligence than Aizen, because Aizen kind of just like nabs all of Kisuke's work, if you think about it.
Yeah.
Because like the Hogyoku, Kisuke made that. He had to destroy that shit. Aizen just took it, you know. Aizen wasn't smart enough to create the Hogyoku. He was smart enough to use the Hogyoku. There's a difference there. But yeah, I'd agree with this.
I would say Aizen. I mean Aizen. Ainz. I would say he's like below Aizen, honestly.
Okay. Because like
I don't care
basically,
what Warlord Hearts.
like
So.
I'd agree with that, because like Ainz is kind of like just like honestly
He does have good IQ, but a lot of it is just like his game knowledge, like because he's played the game for so
Yeah.
long. Like it's like the equivalent of saying like, is someone more intelligent than you because they know how to play like Call of Duty or something better than someone else? Like
yeah,
no,
it's like it's
you're
like
not more intelligent because you know how to fucking play Call of Duty or fucking
like
Battlefield.
like
the highest
Ainz
levels,
would
like-
basically if Ainz's like whole thing would be basically if I was like a top level player of like fucking I don't know like what's an MMO like fucking Black Desert. Like if I knew every like ins and out of Black Desert and I got
No, it's like Conan
Isekai-
Exiles. Like Conan
Yeah, yeah.
Exiles, like really
Basically,
difficult
yeah,
game,
if
but,
you-
like,
if
getting
you-
the highest levels in it, like yeah, it takes like skill, obviously. Like,
yeah,
it
it's
takes
like
IQ.
if you had that high
Doesn't mean you're
intelligence.
gonna beat any of these fucking dudes. Like you're not beating
Yeah, that's
someone
what
in
I'm saying.
IQ.
Like,
Literally
with
create
Ainz-
time machines. Goku's
Yeah,
literally
with-
like souls from little
I'm just
scratch.
making-
like,
I'm just
turn your
making the
body into, like,
example, right?
fucking
I'm just making the
android.
example. It's like, basically Ainz's situation is like if me, Sav, or whatever whatever, like we were like top level in our in the games that we play, like whatever games we play, and we got transported into that game, we would just be as intelligent as like the intelligence that we have, with like all the knowledge that we have. That's basically the Ein situation. Ein was literally just a regular guy.
Ein's got reincarnated basically. I mean, he was just playing the game, right? And
Yeah, he literally, like, the only reason he got isekai is because he was quite literally on the game while it fucking shut down.
So it's like he never stopped. He's never even stopped playing the game, except like he's just like in his body. Like, in his own
Ein's
body.
been playing the game the entire time in his head. Like, he's just been playing the game. Like, again, even if you like watch the anime, he's literally just even while he's playing the game, he's playing a character. He's not even playing himself. He's playing a character. So this is all like fabricated intelligence, because it's like, you know, intelligence from the game, not like because of his intelligence. So either way, I think,
I mean, it does take intelligence.
Yeah, I know that. It's like
Ein's obviously still like intelligent.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's just more like it's just more like he doesn't have like more, you know. He doesn't have like, you know,
honestly, it's like more, it's just the argument, like a lot of these people have done things literally from scratch. Like Senku does things from scratch. Like he literally recreated society from scratch. Like,
yeah, like it's like hell, you can argue that people in A tier have done more than Ainz has an intelligence for sure. Probably there's arguments there, but it's just like, again, it's like, you know, try to be somebody else while, like, I don't know, it's a weird situation.
Like Ainz's IQ doesn't like automatically win him fights. Like a lot of these people's IQs, like here, besides like Bulma, I guess, and like Dr. Zero, like Ainz and like Urahara, their intelligence literally will win them fights, like by default. Like, so like that, so their intelligence like should be like above like Ainz. Honestly,
yeah, I agree with this. It's like, again, it's like I said, there's arguments for people being.
Ainz also wins fights half the time because he just has like the abilities to like instant win them. Like,
I mean, yeah, you gotta remember that Ainz is a top tier fucking player. Like
Ainz isn't intelligent because he uses time stop and automatically wins a fight. That's just an ability he fucking has, knows he can use. Like, yeah, anybody could do that.
Like Ainz is literally just a top tier player in a video game that he plays all the time.
Yeah, like he knows that he has all these abilities. It's not like he has to memorize all these abilities from scratch. Like he's never seen these abilities before. Like he knows every single ability. That he built his character Ainz from scratch, basically, before he was transported into like New World, before he even got Isekai technically. So, you know, it's not. It's like, I mean, yeah, Ainz is intelligent, definitely, but it's like, in terms of like everybody above him, I think this is alright. And just IQ, obviously, this isn't battle IQ, obviously, again, like not battle IQ.
Yeah, this one is specifically just for overall intelligence, like in the terms of like how much their intelligence has benefited them.
We already said that in the beginning.
Yeah, no, I'm just like, you know, reiterating for people that just fucking skip to like, you know, now, you know. Yeah. This is just a reiterating. I mean, again, people just watch a tier list. They just go to the end. So, I mean, how I do that.
That's what I do.
Yeah. Like, again, this is just for overall intelligence. We're not doing combat intelligence. We could do a combat intelligence, but it's like, again, we're doing overall how much they benefited. You know, like, again, there's arguments, there's nitpicky ass arguments everywhere on this list, but like, I don't fucking care what you got. No, I'm joking. Yeah, it's like,
so A tier. I think A tier is good. So I think B tier is good. C tier, we don't really care anything about below them.
Yeah, C tier and below, it's like, you know, like people might say, oh, Shiro, what about fucking blank? Guys, they play games, and that's really it. Guys, they play games.
Board games. Like they're playing like fucking
they
like
play video
like
games, bro.
That they played before, like, and it's not like they haven't played these games before. Like they're playing the same thing as like Aizen.
Hell, Sav, like some of these games, they're literally allowed to pick the game. Again, like in the world of No Name No Life, they're just fantasized versions.
They literally are people that have no literal life, and they play games their entire fucking like 24/7.
Yeah, I mean,
and then they go
like even
where they play those games that they played 24/7.
Yeah, they're just fantasized. They're just like fantasy-ized versions of it. Like everyone thinks just like more fantastical or whatever.
Honestly, it's like hard to describe people's IQ when they're doing something that's like not like new to them. Like it's crazy to say like because when you're fighting a person that you've never fought before and you don't know their abilities, it takes way more IQ to like figure out how to beat that person without knowing like anything about them, right? But like when you're just like playing games or something, like when you're quote unquote fighting a person and you've already like fought things like that before, it's not like it's not that crazy to beat that, right?
Yeah,
like it's not like anything.
Just so y'all know, we're not saying that everybody, like anybody below Senku is a fucking idiot, dumbass, stupid motherfucker that should die.
It obviously doesn't mean that they're beating him in a fight,
Yeah,
so I don't know if that
it's
needs
just
to be said,
quite
obviously.
literally like Shiro and
This isn't
Sora are
great, but
not any like are quite literally just not in the realm of intelligence of everybody above them. It's just the completely different realm of intelligence here. Sorry, like that's all it is. Like that is not because we think that they're dumb, idiot, stupid motherfuckers. It's just that's just how it is with this tier list.
yeah, I would
So
say like the highest IQ is like the tier basically where humans literally like anybody below them is literally impossible for them to like get to their intelligence basically. And, like Ainz also isn't like a normal human. He exists in like a world where
mhm.
like you just like get like a implanted chip into your brain or whatever to like play these fucking games or something. So they're clearly in like
Yeah,
some
like
sort of
they're doing. He
futuristic
did like
society. It's
he
not
didn't
like
do like
fucking
full
normal.
neural link. It was just more like he just sits it like he just like VR sits in the chair all day. So yeah, like the only one that's like human and like ridiculous is fucking Senku. Like Bulma, we can like say it's it's because it's like fucking Dragon Ball. But it's like Senku is ridiculous just due to the fact that like he's like 15, like he's
Bulma
he's a
created a
teenager.
time machine.
Like I mean I don't know Bulma. I feel like I'd give more of a fucking a reasonable response for Bulma. I
I'd
don't
say
know.
Bulma's above Zoro, honestly. She literally
Yeah.
created a time machine. Dr. Zoro can't
Yeah,
do
no,
that,
I'll
so
say like Senku is ridiculous because he's like 16. He's a teenager, and he's like you gotta remember this. Senku's already that intelligent. He's not he doesn't go to this like the world doesn't like fucking go to the
well,
fucking Stone Age
you
and
can
then becomes
also
that.
argue like Bulma and Dr. Zoro, they're kind of like also benefited, and like they also had the benefit of their like advanced
Oh yeah,
technology to help them do the
yeah. It's
things
that
that
like
Senku literally had no help, like
yeah.
zero power, zero
Senku learned all this shit. He just
technology
went
to
to school.
create modern day society.
You gotta remember, Senku just went to school and he became this intelligent. Senku
Yeah.
literally is just like, hey, bro, if y'all actually fucking learn some shit, you can be smart. But no, you're just a dumbass sitting here watching
Like if
this
Senku
video.
was dropped into the world of Dragon Ball, like with their technology and everything, imagine what he would do. Like he'd
Oh
like
yeah, Senku would be a fucking monster,
like
bro.
or imagine like Bleach, like if he had like Bleach technology or something.
Like the Soul Society technology. Yeah, fuck yeah. Because like
Shit.
Senku lives basically Senku's whole thing is just like living like our modern day. So like we don't really have what these niggas have. Like Senku's whole thing is like going from modern day like today to like the fucking Stone Age because everything like fuck everyone freezes. Everyone fucking turns to
Yeah.
stone. So it's like, dog, you make fucking cannons from dirt. Yeah, how about that, pussy?
Yeah.
Nah, you're not gonna do that because you know how to do that. You think you know how to do
Like,
that, but you don't.
yeah, I would like to see any of these characters besides Senku literally get turned back into time with zero things on their back, like not a single tool, not a single fucking speck of help
Not a
in any
single
way, shape, or
power.
form.
Not a fucking not a fucking not a like an AI. Not a system from a fucking ridiculous game system. You're not 90% of these niggas not doing that. I mean, maybe
They're
Bulma can
dead
do
in the
it.
first fucking 24 hours,
Like
probably.
Bulma's like the only one that's like a maybe, but it's like again, it's like she needs her technology for a lot of things.
I was, I would say like, yeah, like without any powers to like Orochimaru would also have to be like normal human. He wouldn't even be able to fucking like, oh, like Orochimaru's like also benefited because like he's like manipulated his body.
Yeah,
like, to
he's able to
such
like
lengths, like,
he's
all
able
that
to like
shit.
transfer his like transfer to another body, another host. He's like he's a
Just like
fucking
pussy,
snake.
so a straight pussy and
Yeah.
like plot convenient, but whatever.
Well,
We're gonna fight
whatever.
on that.
Just to not make this video like any longer, this is the list that we got. I mean, we're probably gonna
Yeah,
add
this
more
is
in the future, to be honest, because like we can
If you're
obviously come
mad
back.
at this list, good.
Well,
Thank God. Like,
Thank
glad we
God,
pissed
bro,
you off.
because someone's gonna complain to this. You might as well be the first. Anyways,
If you think Ainz is like smarter than anyone here, like, if you think Ainz deserves to be smarter than like Senku or like literally anybody above him, I mean, you're just an overlord tard. We don't care what you think. If you're Death Note tard, you're crying that they're not in the highest IQ.
yeah, it's
Good.
like I don't know,
Thank
dog.
God.
I don't know, bro. We already said our piece
You're
about
Naruto
fucking
tard,
lighting
you're One
up.
Piece tard, you're crying that your fodder tier fucking island level characters are fucking below. Like, good. Thank God.
Yeah, I don't know. Fucking this list was ridiculous to make. All right.
I am Koji's fodder. He's a normal human. You're lucky we put him up here. So,
Yep.
shitting
All
on all
right.
your characters.
Later, losers.